to meet an exclusive, renowned, and it's an honor. I would say it's literally an honor to have her amongst us. So we met her 5 months back, and she was very skeptical when she actually got introduced to Healy. Very, very skeptical. And she was like, I don't need it. I don't think so. I need it. And actually, I felt like such a renowned healer, why she will need it. Because at that time, even my belief was not very strong. And then slowly, gradually, just because of her beautiful heart and the love she carries for everyone, she just can't say no to everyone. And she accepted Healy in her life. And today, I could tell you that initial 2 months, she was not even using Healy. And third month onwards, we had a discussion that there was some variation in her health level. So she decided, okay, fine, let me start using Healy as well, along with healing therapies for her students, for her body. She started using it. She saw a lot of result. And then onwards, she started believing it when she started using it. It's not like just because I told her when she was looking into videos, she practically used Healy in her life for 1 month religiously. And then she came into the position that, yes, Healy works. And I am ready to share it to people as well. And she started today. She is actually helping so many people around. She is the latest director from Healy Academy. Yeah, last month she had become director. This month it's an upcoming senior director. It's none other than India's top-notch pranic healer. You know how did we find her? We actually went to Google. We typed India's top-notch pranic healer. I am not joking. Her name come in the front. The top name comes, India's top-notch pranic healer is Mrs. none other than Pamdmini Ramesh ma'am, who is amongst here today in Bangalore, physically present. Let's hear the story from her and learn from her lot of pranic healing techniques which she is going to teach us today, along with Healy experience, how we can best use it for our life. 2024, she has actually promised us 2023 would be the best year yet with her presence, and 2024 would be a remarkable year having such glorious, honored people with us. Pamdmini ma'am, on to the stage. Ma'am, we want to hear from you. Have a huge round of applause for Pamdmini Ramesh ma'am.
Such a wonderful introduction. I don't know if I deserve so much, but I'm very happy to be here and to address you all and to share. Now I'm supposed to talk about pranic healing because I'm basically a pranic healer, but firstly
First healing.
the healing has gone into my life that I forget about pranic healing and talk only about healing. So that change has happened. So you want me to talk about healing?
Both.
Yeah, I will be doing both because I don't find any difference between the healing modalities and what the healing does. And in pranic healing, the beauty is our Guru has taught us how to feel the energies and how to identify the imbalances in the body. So it is such a gift, by sensitizing the hand, you're able to actually see where the imbalances are, which chakra is functioning properly, which is overactivated, underactivated, which has less energy, more energy. And here the Healy is doing it all. And I have actually checked the answer from the Healy and my hand. I think it's wonderful. So it's like getting a very skilled, intelligent healer doing instead of somebody who's just done a 2-day course and says I'm a healer. Because when you go to a healer, you really don't know how skilled they are. But here, for sure you will get the right remedy. First of all, identification, which is in my case only, I tell her. My sugar levels used to be very high. No matter what I did, the diabetes was just not coming down. So they keep on adding, till a stage came when my doctor said, I'm going to give you insulin. That was when, if music hota, so this type of music would have come. And then he also came into my life. It was simultaneous because as though I prayed and God gave me this answer. Okay. It was at the correct time it came. So initially I was little hassle कि मुझे sugar level नीचे करना है. So first I just stopped eating sweets and so I distributed everything. I had chocolates. 3 times खाने में I used sweets because some rujuta, some nutritionist had recommended. So she had said that you can eat mangoes. So we have mango orchard, and I was happily eating 3 mangoes a day and all, because she said, no, fruits are good, natural sugar and all. So I would want to listen to what is correct. But I think all that damaged, I stopped that also. So that is why in the first month when Healy came, I didn't want to give a testimony. I said, maybe because I have stopped eating sweets, there is some change in the breathing. So I said, no, I'm not giving. I want to see consistency. But then by the time the 3rd month came, the report was too good. Like never before. Then I said, now I'm going to talk. Because it has never come like this.
And so how much was before and how much was
going to tell you? It was 267. It would never go 264. It was always in that range.
Okay.
And the 3-month thing was 9. It would not come down. How many years it was like that? Okay. I'll tell you, maybe about 6 years, from 11, 10, 9. But 9 pe atak gaya. Then in that 1 month of that Healy, which I did regularly, because she said, no ma'am, aap barabar se nahi kar rahe ho. You do it properly. And she encouraged me, motivated me. She said, I will tell you what to do and all that. And she gave me some, Saturday, Sunday, pancreas ke liye karo, and whatever guidance she gave. And the next report was like 103 is after breakfast, which has never touched like that. Same tablets, medicine, whatever, no change. Then I knew it is Healy only. So,
Vanita's guidance.
Both of you actually bought Healy because both of them were so loving, and they didn't push me. They didn't say, lelo. And even my husband is a doctor. So he said, all this, no, they'll sell you, bhag jayenge, and all that. The typical how doctors talking. So I told Vanita, no, I don't want it. Because my pain went. When they did the Healy demo on me, the pain which I was also healing, come hota tha, but next year again it used to come. And so I was living with this, and I was supposed to go to a physiotherapist. I said, I don't want anyone touching me and all that. So I didn't go. I was bearing that pain. But in one sitting, 20 minutes, the pain completely went. Aaj tak nahi aaya, what I was suffering. Then I told my husband, what pain went? He's saying all psychological. I don't want it. Then my daughter came. She had pain in her knee because she had climbed Vaishno Devi and all that. She said, "Kola, aise pain jata, so I'll also get it done." And her pain went.
Okay.
Her pain went completely. And she had also got back pain, wo bhi gaya. Then she took me to another room. She said, "Amma, I'll buy for you. Wo sab karna hota na, all that payment and all, I don't know what to do." She did it for me. She paid. She said, "Tell Papa, I'm gifting you." So no jhagda in the house, So otherwise he'd be like, I'm disobeying him and all that. Okay, so she bought it for me, and then I was, off and on using yes, no, but then after I got guidance from you, no, I'm very sure. So shuru what used to happen? My changes were under se there was a happiness. You can't, like acha khana kha ke how you khushi, that nice good health na वैसे feeling आया. I was thinking, ये हो सकता है क्या healing से, I don't know, you're feeling nourished. And that also was a good thing for me, because the sugar levels, I don't know, it was not so great the first month, but this was good. So this is how I was talking to everybody and saying that you feel pata nahi kya. So that was the first initial change. Uske baad now, when you get up in the morning, my sugar is identified as lack of sleep. So इसमें भी you should see my arrogance के मैं बहुत बड़ी healer हूँ, so वो healing करके energy मेरे में ज़्यादा है, सबसे ज़्यादा है, इसीलिए रात को नहीं सोती हूँ. I used to watch Netflix, मैं covered scene करती थी रात को, जो दिन में नहीं होता था, that I used to do in the night, thinking extra time, and I used to tell everyone, Indira Gandhi, she used to sleep only for 2 hours. So I thought it was great, but because of that lack of sleep, my body was fighting because gadbad ho raha tha. First thing that got corrected was my sleep. So I slept well. And I was missing my Netflix, I was seeing 2-3 movies in the night. Wo nahi ho raha hai. It is now I won't even go near that. And like lots of other good things also happened. Then yoga got introduced into my life, which I
Zumba.
Expecting too much of this already. But like on the whole, I saw relationships, people being kind. Like there were so many things. See, the same things we speak even in Pric Healing, that it is possible. But there you have to work, you have to do so much effort. Here, you're just switching it off. Then I used to do the night program, that bush flower, ash flower and all that. It also gives you so much of nice feeling. So on the whole, my experience with this thing, Healy, I feel it's a super healer. It's like a good, efficient, effective healer that knows everything and in which order to give you. That is the beauty of Healy, because it knows what is priority in your life. No, it's not simply random doing this thing. When I go to the mall or something, I'm exhausted, it will show exhaustion. If I come home and sleep and do an analysis, it shows correct. मैं exam के लिए पढ़ रही थी, it is showing memory, concentration. Who are I, about, I don't know how it just knows what you need, So if you validate, sab kuch is falling into place. There is no doubt. This is like a super invention.
I feel they are not able to hear. Everyone are messaging that. Yeah. My audience on. Which messages are?
Achha,
there are 34 people here. 50 people are watching you.
Yeah.
So they are hearing you.
Yeah. So what I really wanted to say is, even if you use the Healy, the bottom line is, basic thing is, you have to have a good lifestyle. You can't say, Healy hai na, to go party and have a wrong lifestyle. You have to change all those. That is for sure. So same thing, even in healing, there has to be a proper lifestyle. There has to be a good heart. You have to first focus on being a good human being. That is priority, whether it's Healy or going to a healer. If you want good quality life, you have to open your heart out. And from the knowledge that I have got through my Guru Grandmaster Chua, it's about, why we develop the heart is because when you have a large heart, your connection us and gets embedded in our cell and gives you guidance, if the connection is larger, it's greater. So first, developing the heart and being a good human being. So I was telling outside also, why I joined Healy was Veena and Vanita, who introduced me, were really wonderful people, loving, calm, kind. So I really felt that, I would like to associate with them. That was one thing why I joined. Always smiling and always positive and jumping. I have seen Leena doing love. Always giving. I've never seen her asking for anything in return. So I felt that, this is so beautiful. Just be a giver and then everything falls into place, actually. So the deficiencies are all covered by the Healy, which I feel that's what we want, because we are not, even if you're a very good healer, something may be left out. Maybe you're not able to scan and find out the internal organs. Maybe bone may kuch defect hai. How much can one person do? As there are limitations of a human being. But when we have science, I feel it's God's answer to our prayers at the right time, when everything is going out of hand and the energy is overall energy. See, we can all sense it kuch to hai, something in the air. And so they've come with this. So when there is our prayers are answered, take advantage of that and I feel use it. Don't go slow, thinking. And they have beautiful 14-day guarantee period is there, money back guarantee is there. What is the problem? Why aren't we just trying it? It's for our good. So no thinking. I feel this is for us and very, very powerful, very happy to this thing, but I don't know what I'm supposed to teach about how to.
Ma'am, you said how to handle difficult situations, negative thoughts.
Yeah, so I was telling, that. Now, how do I wear this?
Why is this something like that? Yes,
Bas aise Varmala. He can't. Ha. We go to main.
यहाँ से बटन का है.
Can we?
She doesn't have to put in here. So she's talking. आपको लगाने की आपको सिर्फ बोलना है. बस यहाँ से बोलना.
I don't have to attach. So ma'am, I have a question. The first use of some local pain in your arms. Yes. That is a muscular pain. It's proper tension. I mean, what did what's the program you used?
She used pink app.
That is a something for pain.
Yeah, for pain. There is. She directly went to that and direct application. 20 minutes. And then when my daughter was doing, that's how I think we're supposed to demo.
How do you say this pain? Where?
They will put those the stickers, what is it called? Electrodes around the pain area.
And then you,
And then she ran the machine. Pancreas, the meridian 2 में है, वो Saturday Sunday को, because Saturday Sunday को छुट्टी है ना, तो वो Saturday Sunday को I did only for my pancreas. The rest of it I did all Healy because हाँ. नहीं I did. I went to the pink app and नहीं 4 hours नहीं. It takes I think 1 hour का है program, 59 minutes or something like that.
What is the use of meridian program?
Technically, they are the experts. They will tell you about Healy. Here I think I was just invited to talk about my experience with my life with pranic healing and teach some techniques. Because see, I was just saying that its first priority is you have to become a good human being. But we are under so much pressure in life. There are people who are very difficult to handle, and so your energy levels go up and down, your anger increases. So how to be very, very happy all 24 hours is like a technique. You have to keep playing with it and understanding how to do. So those techniques, if you're interested, I can teach you some. We can do experiments and actually validate those if you all are interested. Sometimes, I want to focus and concentrate on doing some work, but there are 120 thoughts because you're preoccupied. This meeting is there, that preparation. You don't need to, because when you are doing that work, you sit with that work. So when you want to harness your mind and have focused one-pointedness, then there are techniques. So I can share these type of things and how to forgive people. It's not easy. So there's a very scientific way our guru has given, very, very, with a lot of research he has done, and it always works, So you have to probably repeat it a few times. So I'll teach you these techniques if you're interested. So otherwise, about the excitement of Healy, I think I'm conveyed. So
yes, ma'am.
And then I'll tell you basically, whenever you do anything now, even if it is a Healy program or whatever you're doing, you have to, when you're talking to a client, when you want to sell it or share it with somebody, I have seen people saying, I don't know, this man has not spoken to me for 6 months. I sent a message, he didn't reply. We don't want all that. You just go through the list of people you have and have a large heart that you want to share. You have benefited, you want to share. So the first virtue that you have to develop in this is loving kindness and non-injury. So you have to have so much love for humanity as a whole, whether it is you or your friend or family, it could be anybody. So what happens? Your horizon increases. Otherwise, we only stick to the number of friends we have, but they also have another level of people they know, friends, relatives, acquaintances, so much. So why are you not going beyond that? Because if you have so much love, you'll want everyone to benefit. So that loving kindness and non-injury, when you develop, you will become a loving person if you see the benefits of understanding the law of karma. It is in giving that you receive. So always keep that in mind. The more you give, the more will come back to you. You cannot get if you don't give. That is the law. So when you have an opportunity like this, like the Healy, to share, why are we not? Because you will become so wealthy in the spiritual world when you keep sharing. So use that concept and write and get very excited. See, if the passion is not there, the excitement is not there, that by doing this, so many people are going to get transformed, then I think you will think, no, this person last time didn't talk to me in the party, and you'll have all that. We don't want that. We want them. We have to believe that everybody needs us. And you don't know who has said a prayer in the morning that God give me some, like my this thing, when doctor said insulin, that time mine was like, nahi, mujhe ye nahi chahiye, anything will do. So I was open to receiving. So we don't know who has put that prayer in the morning. So approach everybody. That's what I've been doing. Just sending, half of them will say, no, thank you, ma'am. I'm happy with Pric Healing. But I'm not bothered, But then they come, and then next sentence, no, that will also come. Thank you, ma'am, for always thinking of us. वो भी आ रहा है. So I know that these people have kept them another database. 6 महीने के बाद फिर से होगा. So it's not, I will not write off anybody. So but there is unconditional love. Okay, so loving kindness and non-injury is the first virtue you have to develop. So when you are doing any work, see if you are being injured or another person. Sometimes we injure ourselves. We bend backwards to please other people. Okay, I'll do. But you don't have the capacity and the energy to do. Why can't you say no? So first priority is you. Look after yourself and be nice to yourself. So when we talk about loving kindness and non-injury, it is to everything around you. So your actions should not hurt anybody nor yourself. Okay, so वैसे रख के whatever action you're doing, whatever work you're doing, has to have this balance. Second virtue is generosity and non-stealing. So when you're generous, it's not only about giving money. You can give compliments to people and say, oh, you're looking so bright today, you're looking so nice today. Otherwise, we have this thing of, when your servant is there, we say, that corner you didn't clean. Arey, this bedsheet, you put it so badly. So you're saying negative, negative, negative. So what happens? Their chakra shrink, aura shrinks, and their performance will go down. So if you want to be happier, you have to make other people also happy. So think of all your comments and what is coming out. Because, when something is spoken, which is harsh and cruel, that pain is much more than a physical pain. People don't forget it. So see that you're observing that there is no negatives coming out. All this will help in doing any work in a much better manner. Whether it's whatever your business, also you have to be mindful of what you you eat rubbish food and all, that's also okay, but what comes out of the mouth has to be good, has to be pure, has to be clean. So every night go into an inner reflection and see whom you met, what did you speak to them, and can I do better than this? That is called evolution. So for sure that you're going from here to a much higher level, becoming a better human being every day. So even though it is small, when you look back after 6 months and you see that you have changed, give yourself a pat. Don't wait for other people to praise you and say you're good. You have gone from level A to level B with your conscious effort. So without this kind of effort, once you are a good human being, I'm telling you, you will magnetize people also who are good, because you're like a little magnet. So what you have inside you is what you will attract. So first purify, make yourself good. So generosity and non-stealing. Then the third one is honesty and non-lying. You have to be honest to such an extent that even if somebody tells you what's your name, and if it's a child and you want to have fun with the child, say, my name is Khatapita. That will not do. It's a lie. It's a lie. Lie is a lie is a lie. So God doesn't know that you're fooling or not fooling. What comes out of the mouth has to be pure and has to be the truth. What happens can anybody guess what will happen when you always speak the truth? When you are in trouble and you want some solution,
in doing whatever business you're doing, whatever work you're doing, you need to have these qualities developed. Then there is constancy of aim and effort. Now, even when you're doing this Healy list, don't write off anybody. Just keep on looking at that, smiling, and with the power of your mind, whatever you think, manifests. So when you think of something again and again and again, you will be able to manifest it. So you have to have only one agenda, constancy of aim and effort, that I am going to make all my loved ones healthy. Okay, whatever, I mean, whatever your aim is. I'm talking right now in connection with Healy. So constancy of aim. Don't give up. After 2 months, then again, when your energy goes down and you don't focus on it, that also energy goes down. Then you have to start from the beginning. So see that you don't put your finger into too many things. Maybe maximum 4. One will be family, one will be self, for your own meditation and things that you do to nurture yourself. Then 2 more goals you can take. Maybe serving the Guru or, working with Healy. So don't take too many. Then you will not be able to give energy anywhere. So see that it's all balanced, and in a day you are investing little time to everything. When you do that, everything will grow simultaneously. Okay, so that is constancy of aim and effort and non-laziness. So there is also mental laziness. Just check, observe, and see, and what you should do if you don't want laziness and you don't want any of the bad qualities. All you need to do is make a prayer and tell God, I surrender at your feet all that does not belong to me. Any form of laziness. I'm telling you, you communicate with the universe, your prayer will always answer. We think it's not. Like here also, intention is so important. So if you have that intention that I've identified my weakness and I don't want it, you will not have it. Okay, so in small doses, see that you're doing the right thing, identify what is lacking in you and correct that. And the last one is moderation and non-excessiveness. See that all the roles that God has given you, you are a sister, you're a daughter, you're a wife, you're a mother, you have so many roles in life. So see that you're playing all the roles well. Don't neglect anything. Now, if you're not in good terms with your sister, see that that is healed. See that you make an attempt of giving love to the person. So I'll quickly teach you one technique. So when we give love, it goes from the heart chakra. The heart chakra is golden in color, and what comes out is pink energy. It's pink in color, pink and gold. And so when we talk to all souls, are portions of God. Everyone has divinity. All are jiva. Atma means God. It's a portion of God. So how do we connect to the God in the person is by looking into the eyes. The moment you look into somebody's eyes, you're connected to purity, to God. Okay? That's why when you're telling a lie and somebody's telling a lie, they cannot look. We say, no, look here and talk. They can't because they're speaking lies. They will never be able to handle divinity if they are lying. So eyes are windows of the soul, windows to the soul. So in this experiment, the Guru has done, and it really works. Okay, we visualize one person who has made life difficult for us. So I'd like you, in case you have a phone list of so many people, and you say, it's calling everything. Only ye technique karke, you just clarify your relationship with that person. Try it. I'm telling you, it works. And what you have to do is, we have to raise our hands at chest level and think of that person 1 foot tall in front of us and look into the eyes of that person. So you have to mentally visualize. Pictures, it's not necessary. You just raise your hands, look into the eyes of the person, and we say the word Atma Namaste. That means I'm connecting only to the divinity in you, not the egoistic nature. I don't know. So connect to the divinity in the person and say, I salute the divinity within you. I love and respect you. When you have this love and respect, there's a very disarming energy that goes, that lot of love goes. And even if the person wants to fight now, have you seen that when we go to meet great, very evolved souls like saints and all that, we feel that we'll take the blessing, we'll ask this and that, and have problems at home. But when you go in front of them, you're like, you can't speak. You become like, that is the disarming energy. So even when your enemy comes into your aura, you're doing this Atma Namaste, they become like Thanda, they do whatever you're saying. They become like divine souls. That is temporary, okay? Permanently, it's not going to last. Because you're doing that, it works. What you emit. So even if the person is not in front of you, you can do this. So I want you to experience before and after. Okay? Abhi kisi ke baare mein socho. Somebody who has made life difficult for you. Think of them and see how you feel about it. Come, I'm giving you 1 minute. Close your eyes. Yeah, close your eyes and just. We can do to ourselves. Sometimes we are very hard to our own self. So you can love yourself. We need all that. Do that to yourself. You need all that love. Okay, ho gaya? Soch liya? Now visualize that person 1 foot tall in front of you. Raise your hands at chest level. Armpit should be open. Mentally look into the eyes of the soul and mentally say Atma Namaste. I salute the divinity within you. I love and respect you. We have to do this 7 times. Atma Namaste. I salute the divinity within you. I love and respect you. Atma Namaste. I salute the divinity within you. I love and respect you. Atma Namaste. I salute the divinity within you. I love and respect you. Atma Namaste. I salute the divinity within you. I love and respect you. Feel the love going from the center of your chest to your hands and reaching this person. Feel the light going. Visualize the person smiling. You are smiling. Mentally say, I forgive you. Visualize the person begging and asking for forgiveness. Visualize yourself embracing this wonderful soul. Peace be with you. Peace be with me. Om Shanti Shanti Om. I forgive you. Gently keep your hands down. Think of the person again and see how you feel. On the whole, how do you feel? There is nothing. How do you feel? So this is, I'm telling you, it's because I'm just giving it to you, it's halka se mat lena. It is always working. It has never. So this when you can do when you go to a government office, आपका file नहीं खोल रहे हैं लोग, तो उनको आत्मा नमस्ते करें. You see your work will, anywhere you go, you're approaching somebody. 2-3 बार you just say Atma Namaste in your mind. That means हम लोग ये सब फालतू काम करने के लिए नहीं आए. We've come to deal soul to soul. When you go for an interview, they'll ask you why you're wearing this tie, why you're doing this. They don't ask on the subject. Look, essay, they'll drag you. That is not necessary. That is not necessary. So that's not a divine nature of the person asking these type of questions. Only before you go for the interview, just do the Atma Namaste. Suppose some landlord is asking you for some payment or something is harassing you. Atma Namaste. Guarantee. मैं लिख के देती हूँ. This works. Okay, it's a very powerful technique. So the words you have to remember: Atma Namaste. मैं थोड़ा लंबा भी बोलती हूँ. अच्छा, I'll tell you one more thing, और वो मैं add करूँगी आपके लिए. So when these people who are difficult, why you should not get angry, why you should not shun them, is because they are very good souls who are helping you finish your old karmas. शायद हमने ऐसा किया होगा. So they are coming and they're helping you finish your good karmas. People who are praising you, what contribution? Kuch nahi. They only give you one head weight and this thing. These are the people who are actually making life difficult for you because you did this to in some other lifetime. So it is coming back to you. And so you have to be so grateful कि अगर आप नहीं होते तो I would not have finished my karma. So I am now liberated और मैं आगे जा सकती हूँ because
We call them disguised angels.
Yeah, because you helped me finish my karma. So for us, these are great, precious people, souls who have more meaning in our lives. Okay, so that is why we have to do this Atma Namaste and understand and be grateful that ऐसे लोग हैं who are helping me. So before you incarnated, you were friends and you said, "I'll come to earth." उसके पीछे पीछे तुम भी आ जाओ और ये काम करके मेरा old karmas you finish for me. You had a pact with this soul, but then when you come here, your memory is not there. So you have to understand that everything is planned, decided. The kind of life and the kind of path we choose is already predestined. That's why you need to smile at everything because everything is according to the divine plan. When you have resistance and you don't want something, that's when the pain comes. That's when there's internal pain because we're not flowing. We're not going with what we need to do. You understood, huh?
No, if everything is destined, what you have to do?
No, we are anyway doing. See, now I'm sitting. This is also destined. I'm talking, but all those virtues are intact. Loving kindness, non-injury. So I'm talking here because I want to talk. my heart is here. Now, if my mind had gone there and I was distracted, that I've got somebody's waiting for me, then I must say, excuse me, and I must leave and go. So we are not false. You have to be honest. So this is what you have to watch and practice and see if I'm in love with everything, whether I'm satisfied. It's a lot of work. If you go to see this 24 hours, watching all your body. So if we don't have only the physical body, we also have energy body. Now I'm sitting on a chair. I don't know who sat on this chair before me. So there is a possibility that I picked up somebody's energies. Okay, so that also needs to be cleansed. So we take salt water bath every day. Every day, salt has the capacity to disintegrate negative energy. So you just think they take out drishti, with salt. So salt has that power to remove dirty energy. So we take care of ourselves so that only our vibes. That is what Healy does also.
Yeah.
It is giving us the correct, this thing. It's all mixed. Now, see, when two people are interacting, our auras are intermingling because our aura is at least, 2-3 meters away from us. So people's auras are all intermingling. So their energy can come and sit in us. So don't we feel like sometimes when we meet some people, we're very happy, very excited, very elated. But some people you meet, you feel, my God, you feel that sucked your energy. You don't even talk to them. You don't feel good. There is energy exchange. So when somebody has a lot of energy, there's always energy flowing from higher to lower. And you get energized. So that is why we go to meet people who are jnanis and, who are evolved souls. Because you feel nice in their presence, so the energy gets transferred automatically, whether you like it or you don't like it. So this is happening. So every day you need to understand that there are only your energies and not other people's energies sitting. That is why I said salt water bath. So before the energy goes from the aura into the physical body, you're washing it off. And so you're clean. You're purified. See, even in our villages and all, we wash our feet and enter the house. Nobody takes the energy of the road into the house. You're very particular that dirty energies don't come. And before, they used to take bath as soon as they enter the house also. Now it is this thing compromised, but you're really compromising on the quality of energy. So be very conscious of deep breathing and keep your energy nice and clean at all times. And don't neglect any kind of pain that is there here or there. That means some dirty energy is sitting in that part. So you need to understand how to. Now with Healy, we don't have any problem. So we've got answers to everything. So this is one beautiful experiment. आपको record करना है?
Everybody wants to record.
नहीं, सच में कितना powerful है ये. Raise your hands at chest level. Visualize. Those who want to do it again can do it again with another person if you want. I'm just teaching a technique to bless people and give love to people, okay? Which is very powerful. So it makes you feel good about everybody. So this space here is your mind, okay? So why should you keep some energy which makes you sad? I told you, all 24 hours you have to be happy. But if you keep somebody's fighting face over here or angry face over here, you're not going to be happy. You have to transform everything and make it beautiful. So anybody I think of, no, I'll be smiling, smiling, smiling. Understood? So it's a everyday work. Like you were saying, no, what to do with life. These are the things we do. So we evolve. And the lighter you are, the evolution is faster. You can rise up and get, the cosmic information. There is so much. But if you're heavy and this thing, very rajasic, then that information doesn't penetrate easily into your subconscious mind. And you're not able to do things at a much higher level. So we are all here to evolve. From human, we are becoming superhuman. There are a lot of people who can look and penetrate and see your aura completely. They just know. So that needs a lot of energy. So these type of psychic abilities will develop when your energies are good. Okay, so we need to conserve our energy and not fritter it on unwanted things and waste. It's precious. It's like money. If you have money, are you going to just throw it on the road like this? No. Like that, take care of your energy because you will need it to do bigger things in life. Anything you think of, if you have a lot of good energy, it'll manifest. Because tarang, with your thoughts, so much energy goes and it manifests. Okay, so conserve, don't be careless about your life. And when you're angry, your aura becomes half the size. We all feel weak. When you gossip, have you heard of anybody saying that, oh, we gossiped about this person, I'm feeling so nice? It is never happened. We don't think, but still we do it. So all these things contaminate your aura. So in a day, 24 hours, you have to be mindful about what sort of activities you're doing and all that. Okay? So tell me when the recording you want me to. We'll finish that. And just, am I taking too much time, Leena?
Ma'am, we will finish this. Sandeep, you need help?
No. Yes.
Raise your hands at chest level in a blessing position. Visualize the person 1 foot tall in front of you. Look into the eyes of the soul who has made life difficult for you. The eyes are windows of the soul, windows to the soul. Mentally say, Atma Namaste. I salute the God within you, the divinity within you. I love and respect you. Peace be with you. Peace be with me. Om Shanti Shanti. Visualize the person begging and asking for forgiveness. Visualize yourself embracing this wonderful soul and forgiving the person. You are smiling, the person is smiling. Do this 7 times for each person, as long as you feel that you just are in a position to give unconditional love to the person. Okay, so you can repeat it. Thank you. So this minimum 7 times, but I don't do 7 methods. I do till that day only I feel nice about the person. You know? So Ajkal, I don't need to do that. But when I started, it was very difficult. I used to argue with my teacher saying, no, but this person was very nasty. Why should I forgive? I couldn't understand. And she kept saying, it's for your purity, for your sake, you have to do it. So I didn't understand. I said, no, I'm happy being angry with her. Because no, we feel justice. No. But then it took her a long time to poor thing explain. She said, okay, this time you just do it for my sake. So I did it because I loved my teacher. So I did it. And then I get a letter from that lady who troubled me so much, saying, oh, we are so proud of you. You are part of our family and this and that. And nobody else has done this, what you have done. It is the same person again. And look, those days the inland letters. We didn't have like email and all that, no phone and all that. And then inland letter came, I saw her name, I didn't feel happy, you know, though I had done so much of forgiveness, I said, now abhi kya ho raha hai? Because she used to find fault with everything I did. This was only praise. Then I knew this works. And from that day, I started doing 1 by 1 to everybody whom I didn't have a good, because you have a complex. See, when you're a timid person, because you're very shy and timid, then everything is harsh around you. So ek ke liye karke, the relationships became so beautiful, the confidence went up, and I realized that I am a good human being. I am happy giving that love. So now it just was it. Now I love everybody. You know, I'm excited about everybody. So that's such a beautiful state to be in. So where you know nobody can. So this is one very, very powerful technique. Other, yeah, peace be with you. Matlab peace be with you. Matlab our Indian version is Shanti. Om Shanti. No, it's a quick order. You can just do Shanti, 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 Om. You can just do before you think you're going. Suppose you're going to somebody's house, an aunt who is a very difficult person. तभी भी कर सकते हो. Anybody who you feel अभी ना शिलाप का 100 questions. Okay. हाँ, ओम शांति भी चलेगा. हम लोगों का एक गुरु के आवाज में है 15 minutes का CD है. Continuous ओम शांति 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 ओम शांति 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 ओम. He sings it. That you do and go for some meeting. Na ekdam you'll find you'll get that 100% peace, because your aura changes. I told you, what we have in our energy field is what we magnetize. हम अच्छे होंगे तो there is this thing, but एक बार करने से it's temporary. So don't think हाँ एक बार कर लिया तो now I have become one yogi. ऐसे नहीं होता है. It has to be a regular practice of doing all these good things and consciously. So I told you those 5 virtues. If you are able to do any work with that, balancing out everything, don't overdo it. You know, sometimes mothers have seen only chill, and they wait for the child's school bus to come, and then, socks nikalenge, ye karenge. I always tell them, just leave souls, to do what they are doing. You have so much work to do yourself. So those people don't evolve fast, because the energy is all gone in just one thing. So you have to look after yourself. Your prime responsibility is to evolve spiritually, because we're all spiritual beings. We're all spiritual beings with a body. The body is just a vehicle to go. I've come from Chennai to here. If I didn't have the body, you would not be able to hear my voice. It's like that. So use it for that purpose. Don't abuse it. Even when we used to go shopping, our guru had said, only what you want to buy, just go to that shop, buy and come. He said, don't look this way. So, even now, if I look, I can hear my guru's voice saying, no, because he will give us, hisab of like morning. You get up at 6. How long do you take to brush your teeth? So it's 10 minutes. 10 minutes he will do, So he will cut it down to 5 minutes. Like that, he'll take a timetable of what you do. And then we realize we have so much time. Otherwise, we were always telling that, Master, where is the time to meditate? Children are there, this is there. Then he made us break down and we have enough time actually. So like that, if you have a schedule, correctly, there are angelic beings who will come and help you. So if you're doing 8 o'clock meditation, automatically there will be no obstacles in that path. So have a proper schedule in life, and you should know what you're going to do in the next 1 week, next 2 weeks, next 2 months, next 2 years. Have a schedule. Without a schedule, don't walk into a future which is not prepared. And only positive thoughts that, acha hoga. Even if reality is something, your thought, as a healer, we were taught that even if the patient is bedridden, visualize them up and about. That contributes, because power of thoughts, the energy reaches the correct picture. So the problem is people do not know the correct picture that they want. But if you have that correct picture, that's why, last month, Alina was just saying, ma'am, you have to do 5, ma'am, you have to do 4. Whatever she was saying, I was doing, because the correct picture was there. Now I don't have the time to see what I have to do. So I told Vanita, you can do 1 or 2. Then I said, no, speak like Leena. Then I'll be able to do. You tell me, feed something, and then, it just, boom, it happens. Because I don't have time to see what I need to do. If you want me to do, I will do. It'll be done. So, and it's a beautiful path. If you get a chance to study it, because understanding about the chakras and all that, amazing. And same thing, the vibrations are different for different chakras. So he teaches us how to put different colors in different chakras to heal it. For pain, it's a different vibration. So that's the Healy is doing everything anyway. That's why I thought of multiplying this and giving it to people so they're not dependent on a healer. How much can one person do? And they are so dependent. What if I'm on a holiday or something? I feel guilty. Then I start feeling that no, I have to, do this, that. So why should I? So I've introduced, and people are very happy. They're very happy. Initially, it's little difficult, to have this thing. But uske baad, it's very easy. So I'm very happy that you invited me and gave me an opportunity to share. And
I'll be inviting you. Thank you so much, ma'am. It was so beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I think
Just hold it.
So this is something beautiful which you know, and I would never say I could relate with it, because unknowingly I've also met great gurus like ma'am in life who have taught that don't have anger or hatred for anyone for a long time. Yes, I get angry. It's not that I don't get angry, but it's not permanent. It's just heat of the moment and then it becomes normal. Thank you so much, ma'am, for all your contribution and the way you are doing the things which you said about this really. And about invitation. It's so true in our business. That's what we keep trying to explain everybody. That write down everybody's name, don't judge them, just to them. They take it, they don't take it. Somebody will say thank you, somebody will say I'm not interested. Somebody will thoda ulta bhi bolte hai. But we just show it to everybody because we are getting more thank yous than I'm not interested, right? So that is how it works. And we are very soon coming to Chennai. चेन्नई में कोई इवेंट हो जहाँ हम सब आए and we can do something very big. एक छोटा सा आपके लिए तोहफा है हमारे पूरी टीम के तरफ से. So Leena ji will
Small gift for you.
for your director, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, ma'am, as she said that she first started using the product and she got the result, then she basically she's sharing it with a lot of people around her, and people are accepting her, and that's how she's also a Vietnam qualified. So she'll be meeting Marcus Nike, and we all will be going together, right? So yes. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone you feel, say Atma Namaste. You see how your energy becomes so big.
Yes.
Okay, you try it.
Yes.
Ma'am, one by one, everyone will take picture with you.
Thank you.
If you have any questions, you can ask, ma'am, or you can ask.
Is it?
Yeah, we can get your mobile number.
Yeah, sure. 99401.
Ma'am, it's better the person can connect with us for this. And
Yeah.
rather than you giving
This
them.
is for Pric Healing. Not for healing. Yeah. Yeah. You take.
Number your driver.
People are working on that. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. We'll connect again tomorrow. Let's maximize the testimony night, which is happening tomorrow at 7:30. Invite all your prospects, your friends, those who have seen Healy, but yet they did not decided. They could not decide because of XYZ reason. I'm sure if you bring them to our testimony night, they are going to sign up because they are going to see how people are getting benefited out of it. And this is what we just saw with Pamdmini ma'am, that how her diabetic reading and other things like that, and how she's feeling overall with Healy. So thank you so much and see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.